recently BalloonBoy's been placing. Here we go, Miami Dome.
Yeah, I want to give a quick props to BalloonBoy, who has really matured as a player from the beginning of the season. We saw a lot of like kind of antsy play on the Zariel, but now in the top 3 stage, I mean, looking very confident. I'm excited to see how this set plays out.
And here we go, already opening up with putting Impala on the edge. Now Impala's defensive playstyle already showing up here, where BalloonBoy has not been able to get in with the bow just yet, and then right away, being able to hit him with a good 5 hits on the sword, goes right there, nice spacing to not turn around and hit him with the neutralite as BalloonBoy whiffed past him, but now BalloonBoy going for the edge guard.
Yeah, I feel like BalloonBoy being one of the only players in top 8 willing to really go for the edge guards consistently, and I like that play a lot. And Impala proving me wrong, going for a deep GC downlight.
I was going to say, that is out of left field for Impala in my book, but downlight goes through, does whip, nice neutral signature there, reacting to how many resources Impala had left after using 2 jumps right in front of him. Gets some extra damage, jumps right in with a dash land end lights, and now an edge guard could come through from BalloonBoy again. Gravity cancel D-light to try to catch a jump, doesn't get it, and Impala nares him away. Nice recovery, goes for chase dodge, exhausted recovery, and the spike could be the first stock for Impala. Can he find one more? That's the second dare. Can BalloonBoy make it back? He can, and without a weapon, Impala doesn't want to challenge those gauntlets. Oh, they've gone back and forth on this ledge.
Oh, if that nair sent off stage, that could have been really bad in going for the GC Sig. Try to get off of me, but Impala just jumps away the soft platform, and once again the D Sig, which covers stack perfectly.
There it is. One that we didn't see at all against Sandstorm is now being used by Impala here against BalloonBoy. Nicely done. That's the kind of playstyle that I was expecting to see. Good reach with that downlight. Bow downlight, such a fantastic move. One of the longest ranged moves, if not longest ranged light attacks in the game. And now the anti-airs, the end lights, Impala with that down air sends BalloonBoy out the right side of the stage. Weapon throw forces him to jump back to the stage. Now Impala somehow gets through the down sig from BalloonBoy and has put on so much damage on the second stock.
I feel like it's so true that whatever bow player gets the ground in the bow mirror will win, and Impala getting that side air there to close out that stock.
And yeah, roles have been reversed from the BalloonBoy Clem days, right? This is, although you and I were talking about it, we were like, I hope this doesn't happen, but I think Impala is going to be dominating, and so far he has yet to lose a stock.
How nice of the players to give us a bunch of 3-0s, but BalloonBoy can never count him out, especially with the gauntlets in hand.
Ooh, side light, side air. BalloonBoy on the right side of the stage. He's hit by a recovery. Not gonna knock out somehow. I guess it bounced him into the side of the stage. I thought Impala was plenty damaged. Oh no, neutralite, weapon throw again. Do it again, Impala. Oh, that nair doesn't even lead to the recovery. Impala just gets out of the way. Backdash, end light, dashing around. BalloonBoy can't get the stock. Weapon throw already sending Impala over half the stage.
No.
Back swing the dare to the weapon throw. That would have been the craziest finish.
BalloonBoy tapping in that KO, but I mean, it's Impala up an entire stock and having so much damage on BalloonBoy. I'm sure Impala won't struggle too hard to find a KO. BalloonBoy with the bow in hand especially. Yeah, I'm not sure if there's enough for the tank.
On the dare. Waits out the weapon throw, gets another down air, extra damage put through. One downlight would seal the deal. Dare, gets hit by the recovery. Impala taking a nice game 1 over BalloonBoy. 2 games away from getting that rematch against Sandstorm.
I was really looking forward to like you know, thinking a lot, and like slow methodical matches lead to a lot of like, let's understand what's going on here.
Then Radish lost.
And then now we're just getting a bunch of people beating each other up.
I think this is very uncharacteristic for North America top 4.
Yeah.
And it's interesting because you and I were talking about how, all right, Godly is destroying EU, Kine is destroying SA. North America, it's been a while since we've had the Sandstorm story. And we just saw Sandstorm 3-0 Impala in a really dominant fashion. But the gap between Impala and BalloonBoy right now seems to be just as big as it was between Sandstorm and Impala. So really, there's just these massive gaps in playstyles right now, I feel like.
It's really interesting, and I feel like, I will say it, like yesterday, South America, a little bit more slow than usual. North America bringing the energy of a little bit more speed. It's a really interesting weekend.
Although I think South America is still on that heavy weapon train as well. I don't know why North America hasn't caught up. I'm not complaining.
Yeah, let's chill with that.
But it's been a ride for sure this weekend. So now we're going into game number 2. Impala looking like a completely different beast against BalloonBoy compared to what we saw against Sandstorm. Very dominant there. Let's see what BalloonBoy is able to do to adapt.
The Miami Dome pick is interesting to me. I saw Impala actually counterpick to Miami Dome a lot in one of the previous sets, and it worked out really well for Impala. So a lot of practice just today on the stage.
What I missed was how the stage striking works, because I've noticed that there's two trends, right? If somebody's trying and favors platform maps, they'll ban you to all the tri-plats plus Miami Dome.
Yeah.
And if they don't, then they'll ban you to all of the single plats plus, or all of the flat maps plus APOC. There doesn't seem to be really an in-between. And so this Miami Dome pick might just be like the, well, I don't want 3 platforms, so I might as well go here. And that could be what's happening, because 2 Miami Dome picks in a row is quite unusual.
Yeah, personally, I enjoy this stage a lot, so we'll see how it plays into effect. But right now, BalloonBoy, I feel like hasn't gotten much on the bow.
The one thing it stops Zariel from getting away with, in fact, Zariel and Koji, is that because it's the only stage with 2 jump heights on the platforms, you can't neutral signal, right? Without using a gravity cancel.
Yeah.
And so that's the big thing that's coming into play. You go to Western Air Temple, you go to Mishima Dojo, right? You're going to be getting hit by those neutral sigs every time you try to do any platform movement. And Impala opens up with a lead in game 2 once again.
Nice jump over with a dash jump from the corner to punish BalloonBoy and starting the juggle. I mean, yeah, Impala playing extremely fast. This high dex on the Koji really paying off.
Yeah, you mentioned before, he's just like, when it comes to bow, he has like a threshold for how much dexterity that he likes to be able to have on the weapon. Koji fitting that just nicely. And then his movement, on the other hand, I think Impala's been one of the fastest to master dash landings since it entered the competitive scene. And like in the side light, oh, Impala just making it so that BalloonBoy has absolutely no idea what to come back with. He just throws a weapon to try to stop the movement, and that Sarah's not even going to be able enough to knock out.
Man.
Nair, chase dodge, Nair goes all the way back to the side of the stage, tries to stop BalloonBoy from getting a bow, but one dropped edge guard led into so much extra damage that Impala might take another 2-stock lead. Avoids the weapon throw. No, doesn't get the end light, and the Sarah comes through. BalloonBoy has a chance.
To find the stock quickly, the side light comes in, but doesn't find a connection into a KO move, and Impala, once again, holding center stage with this sword, finally gets called out with that Nair. A great way to cover people trying to cross through you vertically. It works out well for BalloonBoy, who evens up the stocks, but Impala with quite a big damage lead.
All right, but he's got the gauntlets, gets one dare, nice neutral air, the dodge in. Oh, if BalloonBoy was ready for it, he could have gotten so much after it, but no, Impala manages to make it back safe, pummels him once again. That time dodges away from the Nair, and Impala continues to avoid these more devastating gauntlet strings. And then Ensig was frames away from sniping him. Now BalloonBoy's got a chance. Ground pound, he let go of the ground pound early to try and punish a jump, but that's going to be the stock, and Impala is now up 2-1.
Really changes the tide of the match. And BalloonBoy, as I was saying, one of the players that's willing to go off an edge guard, but there, I think, way too aggressive. The risk-reward not working out all that well.
He canceled D-Light Sarah, though.
That was clean.
Ground pound, gets the down air. Impala was sweating. Yep. The down sig to cover him back to the stage, and the knockback's enough to get the stock. And just like that, one risk-reward didn't pay off. The second time, however, actually, I don't even think there was much risk there. BalloonBoy just really outplayed him.
Yeah,
that was fantastic.
I don't know if Impala can flip that with the sword in hand, but regardless, this is the closest game of our block so far, Taza, and I'm excited to see who's able to come out on top.
Seeing not 3-0 on the scoreline, right? Okay, BalloonBoy.
What?
Goes to the Nair. Recovery whips.
What are we doing? We're going back off stage as Impala. That's insane.
They're going to keep cycling the ground pounds. Let's go Impala.
What?
No? Okay. Goes back to center, but BalloonBoy's on the hunt. He is relentless. Dashes in, does get stopped by one end light. Impala's defense is really, really good against this kind of playstyle. BalloonBoy still going for it. Ensig gets the spike. Can he get anything else? No, the Sarah gets stopped by Impala's Sarah. One Nair, no second Nair afterwards, but BalloonBoy has his first lead of the set.
Oh man, using that soft platform movement, Impala just holding center. Really the place where Impala feels the most safe versus BalloonBoy. BalloonBoy catching Impala in the corner though with the end light.
He's going to go off stage. Nothing's going to stop him, right?
D-Light?
Just for side sig. Impala gets a punish. Backswing of Dare. He's going to look for an end light here. If BalloonBoy dashes in, sidelight does whiff. Impala doesn't get punished. Weapon throw, pickup, recovery does not connect. And BalloonBoy without a dodge means Impala was looking for a sidelight. Oh, the recovery, how did that not hit?
Pulling the trigger a little too early. The side air hits BalloonBoy off stage. Impala was shown with the willingness to go off stage, but here, waiting for the exclamation points, the soft platform with the last jump possible. But BalloonBoy finding the GC downlight into recovery to get finally a 1-1 set here.
Okay, and that was an adaptation that was mid-game coming out there, because the beginning of this game looked so rough. We just saw that that ground pound get reversaled onto the side air, and then BalloonBoy, this next stock is like the highlight of the game. He went for the D-Light, gravity cancel D-Light into side air, Sarahs him into the wall so that he doesn't get his jumps back, and then the down sig While Impala was able to touch the wall, it was the only thing that he could do, and the force of the move was strong enough just to get the knockout on its own, and that's what gave him the momentum to take this to game 3 with an even set line.
So you were talking about it, and I think you got it exactly right. If you like plats, you band down to Miami Dome. If you like flat stages, you're going to Apocalypse, and Impala now forcing Apocalypse.
Okay, and so that's curious. I think when it comes to Impala and Sandstorm, their stage preferences are aligned, and there's definitely a difference between BalloonBoy and Impala here, where BalloonBoy seems to be going like, hey, we're going to have at least 2 plats on the stages. And so now we're going to an APOC here off of BalloonBoy's win.
And it's working already pretty well. Impala in the first game was very, very dominant in the bow mirror, but BalloonBoy fighting back, finding a groove, at least vertically. But Impala on the ground is really a force to be reckoned with. Nice wait.
Koji jumping in with that side air. This is the most back and forth bow ditto that we've seen so far.
Oh, nice.
Throw to side air. That's just going to be the stock, right? Yeah, BalloonBoy's got nothing. With gauntlets, you can end sig back to the stage, but with the bow, you kind of just fall. And Impala's going to take the lead here in game 3.
That happened so fast, it looked like it was almost confirmed. I mean, like, I'm not sure what BalloonBoy does there, but Impala just so ready.
The weapon throw pickups there, I think it was just a true combo.
That's insane.
Yeah, and so it's interesting to see the first popularization of that kind of edge guard is with spear, weapon throw, pickup, down air, right? And that was called egg drop. And so that they're being able to see that with the side air off of the bow is unusual, but still very, very smart. Now BalloonBoy is able to bring it back. He loves going for that Nair gravity cancel neutral light. And Impala comes back over to the sword now. So sword versus gauntlets here on stock number 2.
I like this so far, keeping BalloonBoy off stage, but BalloonBoy getting back on with the gauntlets, and I really want to see BalloonBoy find one of those big stocks on the gauntlets with an edge guard. We'll see if he can find it. Impala, as you were talking about defensive game, sitting underneath the soft platform.
Ooh, 2 recoveries in a row, though. Doesn't work out for him. Sidelight doesn't hit with the end of the swing. And now BalloonBoy holding onto the ground. Impala dodges back down. Nice dash jump, fast fall nair. Down air to cover BalloonBoy staying on the ground, but he just goes right back around for the neutral light. And he goes for one of those gauntlet edge guards that you were looking for, but gets hit by the sword recovery. And Impala with that D-light side air now has an edge guard.
Having, the low recovery, and BalloonBoy, insult the injury with the weapon toss as well. And Impala almost flawless with these weapon tosses off stage. Once BalloonBoy goes low, it's really, really tough to get back.
I really like that Impala isn't doing something that I think a lot of players do well that recovery comes so close, which is that usually people wait for them to touch stage and then have wall slip. Impala's saying, I'm going out there for an attack right before you hit the stage. He hit it with that down air, then got the weapon throw afterwards. No dodge for BalloonBoy means that D-light ground pound was true. Now the weapon throws are exchanged, and BalloonBoy is taking a whole bunch of damage. Impala loves this extra credit.
And Impala not dodging on the first possible beat, just really holding on to the resources, forcing BalloonBoy to really struggle to get these KOs, no reads given.
And now Impala, I feel like he's just playing with the stock lead in mind, going for some crazy stuff. Sidelight, D-light, recovery, that's so much damage. Getting that bread and butter. Dashing, dash jumping, and then diagonally dodging back. Neutral 6 snipes him. Brutal. Brutal. That game just disappeared before BalloonBoy's eyes. I was not expecting the game to end there.
Really smart from Impala. 1 exclamation point. BalloonBoy gets caught and popped up, and then after it's just like the end sig covering, because BalloonBoy can't go to the wall there. If he goes to the wall, Impala will be able to cover.
Look at this dash off downer. Didn't jump, right? That was just a dash there. So really great spacing there. And now we're about to see, what was this, the neutral signature on the
1 exclamation point. He has to go to stage, because if he goes down, he'll get caught with side air, and it just catching it. So smart.
I thought BalloonBoy was safe there. The Diana's out. Somebody in Twitch chat yelled at me for saying BalloonBoy bring out the Diana in this meta, and they called me a fool. Well, look at that. If I'm a fool, then BalloonBoy's a fool. And I don't think he's a fool going for this pick. I believe in the BalloonBoy Diana, and now he's opening up with the blasters and getting a great lead against Impala here in game number 4 with what is his original main. This is what BalloonBoy is known for.
Yeah, level 100 Diana as well, so definitely showing a lot of experience in this. And hey, as much as we've been talking about blasters, Impala in the pre-show saying, or Stingray in the pre-show saying, blasters need some love, here's your love. Here's the top 8 blaster placements.
Clem and BalloonBoy, both making names for themselves on the blasters, are in top 4 right now. And if BalloonBoy is able to bring this to a game number 5 solely off the blasters of Diana, then I think you've got your answer. Let's see what he's able to do with it. Dash jumps away with the side air, Impala now with the edge guard. Gravity cancel side stick, completely catching Impala unawares. Can he get this edge guard here or finish off the stock with the bow? No, he's going to continue weapon starving. Gravity cancel D-light not going to catch him, but side air would knock out, recovery would knock out. That's a great combo. The X pivot dare into Sair at the right damage and the right height. Dare Sair is a true combo.
I mean, man, BalloonBoy looks really solid right now on this Diana pick. Really doesn't look like there's any growing pains at all, just going back to what you know, and it's working. Impala really struggling versus the blasters in particular.
But the bow doesn't seem to be struggling as much against. His defense game against that's very quite nice. He's able to find a lot of nice neutral lights whenever BalloonBoy tries to approach from the sky. Downstick gets punished though. Down light into Cider, puts him on the left side of the stage. Doesn't fall off the Sarah, goes for the Nair instead, and Impala manages to make it back. Gravity cancel Ensick easily punished by a Sarah. Weapon throw dodged though. Can he make it back? He can't. Impala with the snipe on the Dare is going to take the stock.
Covering the lowest possible wall touch, because knowing that BalloonBoy lost a lot of resources off stage, and now the weapon star from Impala once again, as you were talking about, going to Miami Dome here, even on this Diana pick, loving the soft platforms. I think it definitely helps blasters a lot as well.
Yeah, I mean, you get the D-Light recovery on that side plat, and you're going to be taking them out in deep orange. Dare, gravity cancel end light, goes for the Nair right afterwards to punish him not going for a dodge right away. Gravity cancel D-Light Cider, not going to go for recovery because it's not going to knock out. BalloonBoy babysitting. Goes for the fast fall, Dare, weapon throw, no dodge, beats a ground. Gravity cancel down sig is going to take the stock of BalloonBoy. This is the most dominant lead that he's had so far.
Man, this is, I think this set's going the distance. Right now, BalloonBoy looks so solid on the blasters, particularly Impala not having much answers. And BalloonBoy in the last game showing that the bow mirror isn't as bad as it used to be. And I think Impala definitely knowing that as well, but holding on to it, almost catching the dodge in there.
Dodge all the way for that Ensig. I don't think it would have knocked out, but it definitely would have done some mental damage.
For sure.
Goes for that side light. Nair picks up, goes for a second Nair. BalloonBoy trying to get this lead to be really solid before Impala is able to bring it back, because so far Impala is really taking momentum back on this last stock. Neutral light's going to lead to an edge guard. Goes all the way out there. BalloonBoy does manage to touch. Can he make it back? Yes, he can. Those side plats working out so well for him.
A lot of whiffs there as they stack on top of each other, but BalloonBoy, side light open up, Impala with the end light, maybe an edge guard? No, just holding center.
Dash jumps through the end light, Impala putting up that dash nest on the side of the stage. Gets the Cider weapon throw, picks the weapon back up, has an opportunity for a Dare. BalloonBoy dodges low, manages to make it back, and now Impala. That down sig to punish the end lag of the whiff Diana neutral sig. That's some matchup knowledge. I did not think that's how that would work.
Yeah, two down sigs unarmed, 2 KOs, 1 for each player as we get last stock here. Very close game. Impala just this one stock, and you get your run back versus Sandstorm, but BalloonBoy has the blasters.
The nerves are settling in. Has Impala adapted against the blasters? BalloonBoy just puts on an end light as if Impala was going to approach with bow. Gravity cancel D-Light, that gets punished. Dare comes through too. Is this the edge guard? Goes to the weapon throw against the stage. BalloonBoy gets one Nair through, but without a recovery, he has to get his way back on the side of the stage. Can he fight back on the stage? Impala just needs one strong hit. Down sig, side sig, Dare. What's it gonna be?
Does it punish almost there.
The Dare misses. The Dare hits, but he doesn't combo into the side air.
Maybe a little too low damage. Or the spacing. No, we go for the side air instead. I think recovery would have KO'd, but BalloonBoy wanting the easy execution.
I don't know if he could have gotten it to connect at that spacing.
Yeah. Double exclamation points going for the side air on Impala.
He has no weapon. Impala hits the side air. He's low on jumps. Is this the edge guard? Impala gets the down air, and he clutches game 4 against BalloonBoy, who's switching over to Diana. Looked so good, but couldn't close it out. Oh, I wanted game 5 so bad, PJ.
That would have been a crazy story if BalloonBoy swapping over to blasters too.
Look at the damage Impala has on him right now.
Wow.